When you win 6 championships and win MVPs and win scoring titles, you have to be considered one of the best. Michael Jordan had that and more. Going into the 1996 series against the Chicago Bulls, I was a defensive player of the year. Michael was the MVP, and they had made a big deal about it. But I think my mindset was just to go in there and contain him, make him take uncomfortable shots, make him take something that's not in his rhythm, and give us a chance to win, and make other players be. A lot of players stepped up. Michael Jordan stepped up in Game 6. He got smart about it by attacking us and getting us in situations where we're getting in foul trouble, and then we couldn't do nothing about it. In these games, I was saying anything I wanted to say to Mike, and it went back and forth, and he didn't back down. He was always strong, and he always came at me, and I loved him. I think he's one of the greatest basketball players to ever play the game.
It had been deemed impossible. No team has ever returned from a 3-0 series deficit. But the Sonics have marched back from the brink and now stand poised to take it the distance. And tonight, as they approach the final leg, it's their opponent Bulls who seem wounded and weary. Once given up for lost, can they find their way to the promised land?
The city of Chicago hoping to celebrate a 4th NBA title tonight. Now it's time to hear the starting lineup from tonight's PA announcer, Ray Clay. Welcome everyone to the NBA Finals here in Chicago, where it's safe to say these fans did not expect to be celebrating Father's Day with the Game 6 after the way the team started this series. I'm here with Coach Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and reporter David Aldridge. And Mike, perhaps some home cooking is just the thing these road-weary Bulls need.
Well, road-weary and maybe a little road rash with the injuries they've sustained. Ron Harper battling a knee injury that will require off-season surgery, and Scottie Pippen dealing with knee and especially ankle injuries that have limited his effectiveness.
And while the Bulls are banged up and bedraggled, Clark, the Sonics seem on the rise.
Yeah, you take a look at their big guy, Sean Kemp, an all-star. The Sonics are definitely younger and healthier at this point, but still a tall task to win 2 in a row on the defending champs' home court.
Oh, big effort tonight needed. On the floor for the SuperSonics, the Defensive Player of the Year, Gary Payton. He's joined by Hawkins in the backcourt. At the forward spots, Schrempf and Kemp. And Brakowski at the 5. And the 5 for Chicago. MVP Michael Jordan and Harper are the guards. Pippen and Rodman form the front court, and big Luke Longley at center.
And after the Sonics lost the first 3 games, Coach Carl finally put the glove, Gary Payton, on Jordan. Some question what took him so long to guard the MVP with the...
Now, here's Jordan. Good on the triple.
Looks like Jordan's picking up right where he left off. Looking strong again here in Game 6.
Payton surveying the floor. Over Harper. Trying to get open is Kemp. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Hey, Clark, you look at the last two games for Michael Jordan. His numbers have gone down since he's been defended by Gary Payton.
Yeah, you know, through the first 3 games, Kevin, he averaged 13 shooting. Since then, though, only 24 points on 41% shooting. That's a significant difference.
Yeah, Payton's done a great job. And so Payton will bring it up for the SuperSonics. It's a 5-point game. That shot off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. At one point during Game 5 in Seattle, the Bulls might miss 20 consecutive three-point shots.
From deep, Pippen was 1 for 8. Steve Kerr 1 for 7 from the three-point line. The team was 3 for 26 for the game. Those numbers have to be better tonight.
They've got to improve in that category. Here's Payton following the basket by Michael Jordan. Looking to end the run, and it's Payton getting it to go.
And guys, something to monitor. Gary Payton is playing through a calf problem. However, watching him guard my... to Jordan the last 2 games, you'd have no idea.
That was the 2K drive. As that move deserved another look.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And the Sonics refusing to go quietly. And for more on that, let's bring in David Aldridge.
Well, thanks very much. After Chicago's 22-point Game 3 win gave the Bulls a 3-0 lead, everyone from reporters to even some Seattle players thought this series was over. That is, everyone but Shawn Kemp. The All-Star forward challenged his teammates between Games 3 and 4. Kemp delivered. Back-to-back double-doubles from the Rain Man have brought us back to Game 6. Kevin?
He's been terrific. David, thank you. I'll be honest, Mike, I didn't think Seattle would push the 72-win Bulls to a Game 6. Did you?
Me either. Obviously, the SuperSonics are giant underdogs. They need Kemp to do the impossible again. Outplay Michael Jordan like he did in Games 4 and 5.
Now, here is Schrempf. The shot by Hawkins, no good. With injuries to his back, both ankles, and knee, I think I've covered all bases. This, Clark, has been a very tough series for Scottie Pippen.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, he's shooting 32% from the field and just 18% from the three-point line. We know he's not anywhere close to 100%, but let's see if he can still find something extra tonight, digging deep, because the Bulls need somebody other than Michael Jordan to step up.
Indeed they do. Excellent point.
Dennis Rodman was a huge free agent signing for the Bulls, adding toughness and rebounding to this squad.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly there. You know, it's the 5th straight year the Worm has led the league in boards. He does an awful lot to stir the drink defensively for Chicago, and the fans absolutely love it.
And here is Payton following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. Payton kicks to Schrempf. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 3rd assist on the night.
A terrific jump shooter. I like how they use Schrempf in this offense.
Now, here's Harper. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Hawkins. Rodman with the rebound. Chicago leading by 9. Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
From the opening whistle, their tempo has been the tempo of the game.
Not just on offense. But on D as well. They've completely set the tone for this game.
And it's the SuperSonics with the ball. Seattle. The Bulls getting the bucket. And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. Sally. And a change for the Sonics. Perkins is checked in for Burkowski. Now Payton. Schrempf passes to Payton. Schrempf a screen on Harper. Hersey Hawkins on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Kemp inside. Sonics having flashbacks, still struggling in this series and not looking sharp.
The Chicago Bulls were 72-10 in the regular season, an NBA record for wins, shattering the old mark of 69 by the Lakers in the early 70s.
And you know, Coach, if the Bulls can finish this series off, they go to the top of the list in the conversation for the greatest team of all time. A lot on the line tonight.
Well, Shawn Kemp was outstanding in Game 5. Somehow, the Rain Man played with a bruised in the entire second half. One of the few Sonics playing through the pain tonight.
From the tip, this team has flexed its muscles and shown its dominance.
What a start, particularly on the offensive end.
Now, here's Payton. Count the basket.
Great passing instincts make Payton an effective ball handler. He won't miss a guy who is this ready to shoot.
And they double up Jordan. And here's Harper from the arc. And it's Perkins with the rebound. Sonics trail by 13. Schrempf passes to Hawkins. Nice ball movement by Seattle. No good from Perkins. Here's Chicago. Jordan is doubled. It's stolen by Kemp. To the paint. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
On fire so far to start Game 6. Kemp looking to lead this team for at least one more game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
A thrilling big man to watch. Kemp's combination of boundless athleticism and unlimited energy is truly special.
He gets that one.
Well, it's really hard to come back if you can't get stops. You've got to figure out a way to stop the bleeding if you're going to come back.
And he looked very comfortable on that one. Not a lot of resistance.
Seattle trying to do the impossible. No team has ever come back from a 3-0 deficit in an NBA playoff series.
Not only that, Clark, in the current 2-3-2 finals format, no road team has ever come back trailing 3-2. But this Seattle team is confident.
Here's Payton. Trying to get open is Kemp. Jordan with some nice D. And so Jordan will bring it up for Chicago. 13-point lead. Over to the wing. And here's Harper from the arc. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got 4 assists in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Kemp a screen on Pippen. To the inside. Cuts off the pass. Schrempf against Jordan. Passes it to Pippen. Fade away. Another one falls for Chicago.
Very smooth there for Pippen. Knocks it down from anywhere.
Here's Payton. Shot to stop the run. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this. It's the second quarter of Game 6, the 1996 NBA Finals. Seattle trying to extend this series. The Bulls looking to put the finishing touches on an all-time season. Sonics trail by 18.
It is clearly an emotional night for Michael Jordan, playing on Father's Day without his late dad.
On the court right now for the Sonics, we've got Hawkins. Schrempf is out there with Sean Kemp. And it's Gary Payton. And it's Perkins in at the center position.
Well, Bushman can absolutely drain it from deep. He's got a nice stroke on that jumper.
Payton against Harper. Payton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Harper. Here's Kemp. A second chance effort. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
Normally, he knocks that down. The defense got a gift.
Here's Bushler. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got his 7th assist in the game. And it's the SuperSonics with the ball. And really, for Michael Jordan, so much has happened since he lost his father, Mike Fratello.
Well, first retiring, trying out pro baseball, coming back to the NBA, winning an MVP. The one thing left, win a title. And you know Michael Jordan is thinking about his dad today.
Yeah, he's got to be. They need to find a high percentage shot clock to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
They get it back. Here's Hawkins. It's good from long range. Hawkins has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Jordan, into the second quarter, Mike, the shooting numbers are better than what we saw in Seattle.
Well, some adjustments from Mike. Freeing himself up for some better looks, looking like the league MVP tonight.
He does. Kemp with a screen for Payton. Pass to Kemp. Kicks it out to Hawkins. The 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And here are the Bulls now. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Bounce pass from Jordan. Outside Pippen. From deep. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen. Both teams are far from 100%. Injuries playing a major role in the series. David Aldridge with more.
Thanks, Kevin. Now, the Bulls are the oldest team in the league, and this is game 100 for them this season tonight. Scottie Pippen has been battling knee and ankle injuries. Ron Harper needs off-season surgery on his left knee. Luke Longley needs off-season surgery, too, to remove bone spurs from his ankle. For Seattle, bench spark plug Nate McMillan has a herniated disc. Guys?
David, thank you, Coach. It does feel, though, the Bulls are hurting a little bit more. What do you think?
They look tired down the stretch in games 4 and 5. They're the older, more banged-up team. Seattle players have said they want to push the tempo tonight.
Interesting. Early in this game 6, Mike, Scottie Pippen's been better.
And that is a great sign for Chicago. Pippen had a huge part in the 72-win regular season. He does it all.
He does it well.
Well, Perkins runs into some high-effort defense and smartly manages to turn it into a foul ball.
This is his first free throw of the game, and he makes both free throws. The Bulls leading by 22. And, Mike, as we can see here, a clear advantage for Michael Jordan over Sean Kemp thus far.
MJ wants this series to end tonight. This year's MVP wants another ring. Kemp really needs to step his game up to extend this series.
He's going to have to be at his very best, you're right. Mike, still a lot of basketball left, but much better from deep for Chicago in this one.
Hitting threes will pay dividends later on. Making those trays will loosen up a stiff Seattle defense.
Payton with it. Pass to Hawkins. There's the three. And Sean Kemp picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Here's Jordan outside Pippen. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Pippen looking solid, playing through some nagging injuries that took a toll on him earlier in the series.
Here's Seattle. Payton outside. There's the pass to Schrempf. Here's Kemp. Rebound by the Bulls.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
The only person in the world who thought this series would get to Game 6, Sean Kemp. The Rain Man believed in this team.
Here is Hawkins after the made shot from Scottie Pippen. It's tipped and stolen by Jordan. All alone, and it's Jordan with the jam.
How do you expand the lead? Increase it. It takes good play on both ends.
Yeah, it's not just about buckets, not just about stops. You need both.
And for Kemp, Clark, beyond his belief, he's gone out, and he is dominating.
Look at the first two games in Chicago, Kevin. Kemp had 32 and 29 points. That's 61, averaging 24 and 9 for the series. Sean Kemp trying to keep up with Michael Jordan and match him point for point, and he's giving it everything he's got.
Yeah, it's going to take everything he's got.
No question about it.
Payton passes to Kemp. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. 9 points for Sean Kemp.
Gary.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Jordan, and then Jordan slams it in.
Gave that slam a little extra.
Yep, he dropped every jaw with that finish.
That might be the best dunk from him I've ever seen. Simply amazing.
Now here's Payton. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Takes a three. Drains the three-pointer. Hawkins has got 8 here in the quarter.
The main story in the newspapers this morning, the future of this Bulls team. Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman, Phil Jackson are all free agents.
46 seconds left in the first half. Schrempf passes to Kemp. Chicago grabs the miss. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And they double up Jordan. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got 11.
What an impressive bucket from Harper.
Seattle with the ball. Payton inside. He's guarded by Harper. No good from Payton. Payton's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. And Sean Kemp picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your
17 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Jordan. Oh, wow!
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Here's Payton. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Back to the action in just a minute. The elevated tracks of Chicago. The L zipping through downtown Chicago on Father's Day as we get set for the second half. Game 6 of the NBA Final. It's the second half along with Coach Mike Fratello, former player Clark Kellogg, and reporter David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. The Bulls hoping to hoist the Larry O'Brien Trophy tonight. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
Already has racked up a double-double through the first half. We call that a stat sheet stuffer.
And if he can carry that performance into the second half, he's going to have some monster numbers. Things have come full circle for Dennis Rodman. Remember, the worm was on those bad boys Pistons teams that eliminated the Bulls 3 straight years.
They've got Curry. Dennis Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then it's Jordan. And it's Longley in at the 5. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. Now, here's Payton over Rodman. No good off the back of the rim. And after battling Chicago for years, Clark, the NBA's rebounding leader, Dennis Rodman, now joining the Bulls.
You know, he was brought in as the final piece of the championship puzzle, Kevin, to earn his 3rd ring.
Wow. Now Payton following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan, and the call will be against Scottie Pippen.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Kemp. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Kemp's got 11 points. In the first half, Mike, a much more effective Michael Jordan than Game 5.
We know Michael was going to review the film with Phil Jackson, and what they've done is draw up some very nice sets for MJ.
A little bit of a heat check right there, rising up from way downtown.
And there was a time a shot like that would get you benched. Not these days.
Payton passes it to Burkowski. Back to Payton. 5 on the clock. Goes up on the high post and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. He has 6.
Gary Payton, very comfortable from this range.
by Kemp. Kemp's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kerr against Hawkins. On the wing, Payton. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Pass to Burkowski. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Payton with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. And Kemp slams it in. Well, Mike, compared to Game 5, they had a massive improvement in their three-point shooting.
And that really helps open up the driving lanes. It specifically gives Jordan more space. Well, after struggling in Game 5, Pippen seems to have found his outside shot here tonight.
And here's Hawkins. 8 points for him. Shoots a fader. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And it's sent back by Kemp.
Tough to get a shot over the Rain Man. Rejected there.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here's Kemp. He'll bring it up for the Seattle SuperSonics. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Terrible pass right there. The defense was all over that. He made things very simple for them.
And Mike, much improved performances we're seeing now from players like Scottie Pippen. He is gutting it out.
Yeah, Scottie isn't close to 100%, but this man is a champion. Pippen wants another ring.
He does. Tough point. Now here's Jordan. He's got 34. Pippen. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, there wasn't much there in terms of defensive pressure. I'm sure he'd like another crack at that shot.
Pass to Hawkins. Fires from deep. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And the Bulls with possession. It's Pippen on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Pippen's got 20 points.
The number of the second half, 3. They are drilling shots.
And that starts with ball movement, putting your shooters in good positions.
Looking to get back on track here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And it doesn't matter where he is on the court. Hawkins is an efficient shooter, especially from the free throw line.
And Seattle making a change here. Perkins is checked in. Jordan against Payton. Longley, a screen on Payton. They get it back. Kicks it out to Jordan. It's taken away by Payton. Fast break. Here we go. It's Schrempf on the wing. Defended by Pippen. From the arc. No good from Schrempf.
Seattle not capitalizing on their ability to run the floor. Their offense is taking longer to develop than they'd like. Old teammates at North Carolina, Sam Perkins and Michael Jordan, won the national title with the Tar Heels back in 1982. That was Jordan's freshman year. MJ hitting the game-winning shot.
I like that they're putting in the work, trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
With the chance to clinch the title tonight, Coach Fratello, Michael Jordan has been outstanding in the battle with Kemp.
The Rain Man hasn't been able to keep up with Jordan. The last 2 games of the series, wins for Seattle, Kemp was able to win this showdown. That is not the case tonight.
You said it. Payton's shot is off. And Sam Perkins winning a title with Jordan at UNC. But Clark in the NBA, they have been rivals, not teammates.
That is exactly right, Kevin. Perkins, a starter on the 91 Lakers that lost to the Bulls. MJ's first NBA championship. This time with Seattle, Sam is facing off against his old UNC buddy again, trying to even the score in the finals tally.
Yep, a lot of competition between those two.
For sure.
Here is Kemp. The Bulls getting the bucket. Out to Schrempf. Three-pointer, Payton. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Here's Chicago. They're on an 11-1 run. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Can you guys believe it? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Clark, that was special.
Not sure the next time we'll see one like that.
And it's Seattle with the ball. After the Bulls pick up 2. Took him no time at all on that one. Hawkins has got 4 this quarter. So the Bulls lead this series, Mike, 3-2, trying to cement themselves as one of the greatest teams ever.
An NBA record 72 wins in the regular season. But Chicago needs to close this series out to be considered the greatest.
I agree.
Physical play by Schrempf, taking the play right into the coverage to draw the foul.
First trip to the line for him here, and he makes the first. Harper, he's checked in for Steve Kerr. And Seattle also making a change. McMillan's checked in, and Schrempf drops them both. Jordan outside. Fires for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Jordan's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Showing just how dominant he can be. He's just carrying this offense right now.
And then Kemp slams it in.
An explosive leaper. This guy has bounce for days. Kemp beating the defender there with that big-time vertical.
And here's Jordan outside. And so it's the Chicago Bulls sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what happened.
43.
This could be the final quarter of basketball this year. So far in these NBA Finals, Bulls are up 3-2. Chicago looking to close out a historic season.
Going back to Game 5, Michael Jordan just 2 points in the fourth quarter. Normally, that's when MJ takes over. Maybe Mike is human after all.
The last time the Bulls won a title, Father's Day 1993. Again, Chicago can clinch on Father's Day right now, today. Right, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Of course, this Father's Day is much different for Michael Jordan. Right after that victory 3 years ago in Phoenix, MJ lost his father, James. They said before today's game, I'm looking forward to going out and playing hard, knowing that I'm doing what I can to try and make him proud. Guys?
Yeah, interesting day, difficult day. D.A., thank you. And Mike, things full circle for Jordan. His kids up in the stands tonight.
Yeah, Michael's playing with a heavy heart, but told us before the game he's playing to make his children proud.
Yeah, a lot of quality there for sure. So with Peyton on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. Askew is out there with Brikowski. Then it's Wingate. Then it's Johnson. And it's Snow in at the 1 spot. Hey, Clark, that last game in Seattle, why were the Sonics able to hold Jordan to 2 points in that fourth quarter?
Well, first of all, Kevin, we never see that. But, you know, Jordan appeared to be tired to me. I mean, MJ was doing everything scoring-wise. Peyton was putting a lot of pressure on him. There's no doubt about it. We'll see a different Michael Jordan in this final frame. You can count on it.
And it's Brikowski missing. They are in complete control, Coach, of this game.
There's no question, without a doubt, they've been firing on all cylinders.
In every way, you're right. Mike, for the Bulls tonight, the Chicago three-point shooting is so much better than it was the other night in Seattle.
Remember, the Bulls are 48-2 at home this year. They are so comfortable in this building. That has to be a factor.
Clock at 6. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Puts it up. Chicago grabs the miss. Jordan's got 9 rebounds now tonight. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Jordan's got 45 points. Harper against Snow.
Bulls foul. Ron Harper. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Snow against Harper. Scottie Pippen has been key, Mike, for Chicago tonight. A great game from this All-Star.
The Bulls needed someone other than MJ to play well. Scottie providing a shot in the arm.
A big shot.
Again and again, round and round we go. This guy is knocking down those triples.
Beyond the points, he also provides spacing to this offense.
Here's Snow. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Use the pick, get space. Easy, smart basketball.
For three, Pippen. Seattle grabs the miss.
And got to be honest here. I mean, he should have made that.
I bet it's not going to affect his confidence, though. He's going to keep taking those shots.
And the pass to Burkowski. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Pippen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Points, assists, rebounds, defense. Scottie Pippen gives your team all of that. Every team in the league wants a guy like him.
A strong finals performance, Mike, from Michael Jordan trying to secure his 4th NBA title.
And his 4th finals MVP.
Wow.
There's no way you can keep Jordan down too long. Michael is just so good.
Pass to Snow. To the paint.
Nice job by Frank Burkowski. Being the aggressor there, drew the foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Burkowski.
Shooting for
Kemp's checked in for the Sonics.
Frank.
Both shots good from the stripe. It's Rodman with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Good, nice job down low.
Graceful move by Harper inside against the contact. Just adjusting himself around the coverage.
Here's Snow. No good there, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Now here's Harper over Kemp. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And Harper accepts and understands his role on offense, including when he should look for his shot.
Snow, the pass to Askew. Shoots over Pippen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Second one on Pippen.
Clearly, he got it, no doubt.
Good job by the officials. Yes, we are giving credit to the officials.
And the second free throw, good. It's been a one-sided affair for sure.
It is obvious and clear who the better team is.
To the middle. Longley down low, and the shot is good.
Taking contact well on the way up. Longley using his strength to power the shot in.
Harper against Snow. Inside, Burkowski. The rebound by Pippen.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A big with great touch. Longley is dangerous around the rim.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Burkowski passes to Askew. Here's Snow.
Bulls foul. Ron Harper. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Kemp inside, working on Rodman. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Burkowski. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Excellent finish from Burkowski that time, not settling for the layup this close.
Down low, swiped away. Here's Askew. Pass to Snow. 1:09 left in the fourth.
Hard to shoot over 7'2". Longley getting all of that one.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
They have shown up at just the right time, putting the finishing touches on this game.
This run absolutely closes the door on any chance of a surprise ending. That'll do it.
Snow, the pass to Askew. Trying to get open is Kemp. A shot by Askew, no good. Chicago with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. A shot by Rodman, no good. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Kemp, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Showing off his strength and vertical. Kemp loves getting after it on the offensive glass.
And so the Bulls now can just hold on to the ball. Kicks it out to Jordan. Back to Rodman. Over Kemp. Rodman outside. Longley, a screen on Kemp. Here's Rodman. Can't connect. And the Chicago Bulls have done it. 72 wins and the NBA championship. The greatest season in NBA history.
To win it all in front of their home fans, it makes this special. This team has gone through so much.
Clark, this win solidifies this Bulls team's place in NBA history, don't you think?
I agree, and I think they very well could be the best team ever. Maybe the best we've ever seen, this 96 Bulls team. And Michael Jordan, his 4th title. MJ is in the conversation for greatest player of all time.
Jordan, Pippen, Rodman, all future Hall of Famers.
Boy, if a picture is worth 1,000 words, what more can you say? And you can just see the emotion and what this moment means to Michael Jordan. Congratulations to the Chicago Bulls, 1996 NBA champion.